Woo, woo, woo! Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. We are here today. That's right. We're here today. Sorry if you tuned in on Thursday. Me and my lovely wife co-host. The internet goes down on the block, so everything was out. So you might only have seen 10 minutes of the show. So we apologize for that. That's completely out of our control, but it's been happening a lot lately in the Elk Grove Village, area. But we're here today, and that's all that matters. So it's Friday, November 5th, and we got a great show lined up for you today, man. It's great. First of all, we just want to make sure that we let everybody know that we're brought to you by Eco Solar Solutions, where you always save more energy. And when you save more energy, you save more money. Call Caesar, or somebody will pick up the phone there at 630-345-2964. Let them know Tony O sent you. And also, folks, we got to make sure that everybody knows that the shows are guaranteed and they are a tribute to the first responders, to the doctors, the nurses, the police, the firemen, the teachers, the farmers, but most of all, it's dedicated to you. You are the reason why these shows are successful. So that's all. Albert, Luann, Richard, Kathy, good afternoon. Friday, November 5th. We're getting ready for the holiday season. Everywhere, Peter Prado. Peter, I hope you're feeling better, my friend. Get yourself some rest. You'll be right back out there, pal. Keith, how you doing? Anyway, so Greg Reaney, brother, what's going on from Florida? So with all the crazy stuff, we got a great guest on today. We're going to bring in my buddy Benjamin in just a couple minutes. But let's get rid of some more of these sponsors. Don Esteban Cigars. See them, folks? They're hand-rolled. They're great. Holiday gift giving. Christmas is coming. Birthdays, whatever it is, get them rolled. Call Don Esteban Cigars out of Tarpon Springs, Florida. 727-366-7536. Get them hand-rolled and sent right to your home. You can get the Tony Ocean one, or you can ask for any cigar that you like. They can do for you. Trico Hair Experts right there out of Rosemont, Illinois. Carmela and Anthony do an incredible job. They're out of Rosemont, folks. Local. That's it. Trico. Guys need hair. Women need hair. Kids need hair. Recreating new hair days. Call them at 773-999-7888 and get the Tony Ocean special when you mention our name, folks. You can see us on all the great different venues, different social media outlets, folks. How about another sponsor, of course, Deutsch Power Center out of Elgin, Illinois, servicing the diesel and construction industry for the last 100 years in the city of Chicago. Call Sal at 224-276-6550. All right, folks, we got a lot of things to talk about because we didn't get to talk yesterday with all the craziness that was going on. But before that, I just got to mention happy early birthday to my buddy Lou from Airtight Windows. Right there, folks. Siding and specialist. Family owned for 30 years for honesty and quality. That's do it right with Airtight. Right there, baby. Airtight. Call Lou at 708-788-5000. Get that special deal when you mention Tony Ocean. And wish Lou a happy birthday, buddy. Look forward to seeing you and Joey Pants. Joey Spins next Wednesday, so we'll have a get together with the boys. It's going to be a lot of fun. So happy birthday, everybody. And before we bring on our guest, a brand new sponsor to the Ocean's Pit, folks. Now, this is perfect for holiday season. This is great gifts. You know, like Omaha Steaks, but this is even better, baby. My good pal, John Sirianni, has come up with a great deal. The name of the company is called Steak Syndicate. That's right, baby. I'm making you offer a deal you can't refuse. That's right, Steak Syndicate. Get these steaks, burgers, hot dogs, chicken, all this stuff delivered right to your home. Same quality as you would go if you went to Gibson's or any other great Italian or any other restaurant you want. You get the best meats. Here's how it works. You join the membership. When you join the membership, everything in the membership is 50% off. Okay? But if you go to steaksyndicate.com and you put in that promo code Tony Ocean, you get 25% off the yearly annual fee to become a member, and you get a free tomahawk steak. One free tomahawk steak plus 25% off Steak Syndicate, baby. Put in the Tony Ocean code, promo code Tony Ocean, SteakSyndicate.com. All right, now, a lot of things to talk about, folks. We got a great guest on. We're going to make sure we bring up my good pal, Ben. We've had him on the show before, folks, but before we bring him on, don't forget now, check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. And to book a show, find out what we're doing, give us a call at 847-769-8609, just like the screen says, 847-769-8609. Now, I want to thank everybody that showed up to Zaza's last night. What a night, man. These are Thursday nights, Wednesday nights, and they're packed with people. Zaza's in South Barrington. It was an incredible show. I want to thank a good friend for coming out there, folks. Brian and Kathy, thank you so much. And, of course, Briano and Billy, great jobs. But it was just a great show. Now, tonight we'll be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse with Ryan O'Ryan. Saturday, we'll be at Moretti's in Edison Park. Now, that's tomorrow night. Edison Park, Moretti's, folks. Very simple how that's going to work, because $23.99 gets you that prime rib dinner and to see the show. Or if you just want to walk in and order off the menu, you can. That's tomorrow night, folks. But before we get into more stuff, let's go to work.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. And now, your host, Mr. Tony Ocean.
Thank you, Nelson. And guys, anyway, folks, so we got great stuff. Now, don't forget this Sunday, a big event. June. What do I keep saying it? I keep losing myself. November 7th at the brand new Displays Theater, Ron Onesti's brand new Displays Theater. Incredible. Seats about 1,000 people. We got a great show happening for St. Jude's this Sunday, November 7th. It's going to be a 12-piece big band, backed up, of course, by Nick Sahajas, Phyllis Sahajas. They're the hosts for the St. Jude's benefit for their Phyllis's brother, Jimmy Zito. It's going to be the who's who of all Chicagoland, great entertainers, Matt Cassane, Jack D'Amico, yours truly, Trincali, Regina Karma, Jersey Girls. Oh, the list goes on and on. It starts at 4 o'clock. It's $25 to get in, and you have all those entertainers in one room, man. It's going to be fun, and it all goes to St. Jude's. That's this Sunday, November 7th. All right. We're going to bring up our guest, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we had our guest on. We're going to be bringing up my good pal, Benjamin. So, are you there, Benjamin? I can't hear you, pal. Can't hear you. So, let's see here. Oh, boy. It's got to be on your end, to my knowledge, because I can't hear you. Can you hear me? How about now? You can hear me. Okay, hold on 1 second here. They can't hear me. Sorry about that, Reg. I see you, but I can't hear you. And I've got you all the way up, so I don't know if it's on my end. Maybe my wife can help us out here on this situation. He can't hear him. Anyway, Benjamin's going to be joining us soon. We can get this volume taken care of. Benjamin De Los, I love him, man. What a great opera singer and a great guy. We're going to try to get his volume up. Can we hear you now? Benjamin, still can't hear you, brother. I can't hear you.
What does that say?
Huh? Anyway, folks, for you guys that are listening right now, Benjamin was on the show about a month and a half ago, and he's a great opera singer in the Chicagoland area. And we've had him on the show. I worked with Benjamin up at Jilly's down on Rush Street for many years. He's got a big show that he's plugging. Can we find out why we can't hear him? Anyway, we're working on it, guys. He's got a big show coming up at Sin City Studios. That's going to be 2429 West 100. Now we lost him, hon.
Maybe you should try to come back on to him.
All right, I'm going to try it again. Let's see if we get him on. We're going to try to bring him on. Benjamin, are you there? I can't hear you, Benjamin, still. Can't hear you. Well, like I said, folks, we're always trying to learn, but we think we get it, and we can't. So can anybody tell me how that might work?
Joey, April just said it's got to be on his end because
It's on your end. It's on your end, Ben. Can you hear me? Yeah, it's on your end because we've done everything here, so it's your end. You got to figure that out, brother. I have Benjamin here. We're trying to get him on, but it's got nothing to do with our side. According to our executive producer, our brand new executive producer, it's on Benjamin's side. So right now, all I can tell you is it's called the Night at the Opera, folks. It's going to be a great event. We're going to give away 2 tickets to this show, folks. A Night at the Opera, Sin City Studios, 2429 West 104th Court or Street. Saturday, November 27th, folks. Saturday, November 27th. This is going to be great. If you love opera, and there is his page right there, folks, showing you where you can get the tickets. I'm trying to get, like I said, our executive producer said it's on your end. So I don't seem to get Benjamin on there. But let me tell you what's going on meantime. Benjamin, a great opera singer. The night of the event, just so you guys know, is called A Night at the Opera. That's right. In Sin City Studios, 2429 West 147th Street. Now, it's going to be Saturday, November 27th, and the show cocktails are at 7:30, and the show starts at 8:30. Now, it's very simple. I'm going to try bringing them on again. Let's see what happens. Are you there, Benjamin?
I'm here.
There he is, folks.
All right.
All right. So we'll start it over. Benjamin just joined us, folks. Great opera singer. Great guy. We've been together many years over there at Jilly's down on Rush Street. We had him on the show about a month ago, whatever, promoting. And I said, when you got something you want to promote, we'll bring you back on. So we're going to give him a couple minutes, folks. Let me just tell him a little bit about, just in case, now that you can see the face with the organization, what we're doing on. It's called A Night at the Opera. And this is a big deal, folks. This is like fine night going out, dressed up with your girl or guy, doing it right at Sin City Studios. Beautiful up there. 2429 West 147th Street. It's going to be Saturday, November 27th. 7:30 is cocktails. 8:30 is the show. Now, $50 admission if you want to get in the show. It's going to be hosted by Marcia Buscetta. I hope I pronounced that right. And $50 to get in, just general admission, just to see the show. Now, the VIP table for 2, it's $250 plus bottle service. Or you can go 4 people, the VIP table for $500. But here's what we're talking about. If you're interested in this event, first of all, here's what you got to do. You got to call 312-589-0099. Book your tickets to see my good buddy Ben. It's going to be great. Now, Ben was kind enough, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, can you give us a sample? Maybe we can get a little sample. So we're going to give away 2 free tickets, folks. Now, I'm going to tell you how you're going to get these tickets in a minute. 2 free tickets. Benjamin was kind enough to give Ocean's Pit listeners 2 free tickets to this great event for people who love opera and love going out and having a good time at the great Sin City Studios, where they film all the TV shows and stuff. It's a great place. It's also brought to you by our good buddy Portillo, my good pal Joe, man, the best. All right, so Perillo. All right, so let's see. Welcome back. There you go, Kathy. There you go. Hey, Ben, what do you got? What's going on, pal?
Not much. Just really just getting prepped here for the event. It's going to be a great space. It's a beautiful loft space. If you've ever been to Sin City Studios, it's this industrial space that's been repurposed for filming. Disney's there. All the Chicago Med, Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, they all film there.
Sure.
So it's a great space. I've been to several events there also recently, and people are going to love it. It is an excuse to get all dressed up and come out after you're done with family for 2 days and stuffing your face full of turkey. You're going to want a night out. So
yeah. You want to want a little dancing, a little relaxing, and listening to some great operatic. And you know what? Now, here's how you're going to get 2 free tickets, folks. It's very simple. I want you all to pay attention. If you want to get to this great event called A Night at the Opera, and not the Marx Brothers movie, this is called A Night at the Opera. And it's, of course, my good buddy Benjamin. Great singing, great opera voice that he has. 2 free tickets we're going to give away. Now, this is how it works. Now, remember, it's at Sin City Studios. It's Saturday, November 27th. And if you're not going to be able to go, don't get the tickets. I'm telling you this now. These tickets are very, very, very hard to come by. Okay? So if you're into the opera stuff and you want to go, take your girl, take your guy. We're going to give you a chance to get those 2 free tickets. Now, first person, and we're going to do 2 names just in case the first person can't make it that night. But the first person to private message my wife, Laura Fank Carrara. That's FANKCARRARA. First person to private message my wife, you'll get 2 free general admission tickets to this great event, A Night at the Opera, with my good pal Benjamin. So, for fights by YouTube and singing or playing any copyright. Okay, well, we don't have to worry about that, Greg, but thank you so much. Every day it's an adventure, Craig. That's right. All right, so like I said, first person to private message my wife, you're going to get 2 free tickets to go see my buddy Benjamin. And you don't need a sample. You're going to have to go see him live because he's incredible. Believe me, when he used to come up and sing with us at Jilly's down on Rush Street, it tore the place apart. So I know it's tore it apart, baby, tore it apart. Yes. And so, Benjamin, I want to thank your time. We're going to get your chance. And what I'll do is once we find out, as soon as my wife finds out, first person to private message my wife, Laura Fank Carrara, on her phone gets 2 free tickets to A Night at the Opera. It's going to be a lot of fun, folks. Albert, how you doing, pal? Hope you're doing well. Kathy, Peter Prado, everybody, Helen Tanuda, hi, Ricky Stokes, sign language gestures. All right, maybe we should have that person on the side for next time. Becky, you got it. Danny, how you doing? You better wake up, Danny. That's nice. Nice. Always positive stuff from you, my friend. Replying to Greg Greeny, got that right. Absolutely. All right, so, honey, anybody yet private message you? First piece that want to go to this show, folks, and we're going to repeat it again on Monday and Tuesday if we don't get a winner today, but we're definitely going to let know, folks. Benjamin, I want to thank your time, buddy. I know you're busy doing your stuff, and I just want to let everybody know about this great event. I'm going to post it on my Facebook page as well.
Perfect.
So
yeah,
this is a night you're not going to want to miss, and it's a good cause, and it's a great place. So I want to make sure that you guys do that first. So we're going to get a chance. Now, remember, anybody wants to go to this event, that's Saturday, the 27th of November at City Studios. You can't miss it. It's going to be a great event, great opera, and a great way to go out with your wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever you got. Go out and have a little fun. 2 free passes, and you're going to get that's general admission passes only. 7:30's cocktails, 8:30's the show. You're going to want to be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you, my good buddy Benjamin. Have a great weekend, and we'll let you know who the winners are.
All right, wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Benj. Hey, folks, welcome to Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. My good pal Benjamin. Great job, man. That's going to be a lot of fun, man. That's going to be a night that people will want to go out. They want to relax. They want to forget about their problems for a little bit, you know? And that's what's important. All right, so we got a lot of things to talk about. Honey, only got 20. That's it. Huh? Nobody what? Okay. Anyway, so like I said, two people. Welcome home, Joe. First two people who private message Laura can go to this great event, folks. All right, so we got a lot of things to talk about. And so much stuff that we missed yesterday and so much crap that's going on in the news. And that's I just need to start off with something There's so much crap. Listen to this, folks. According to Health and Wellness, their social media page, 84 million workers have to get the vaccination shot by January 4th. So they moved it to January 4th. That's with workers of companies that have over 100 people or more. But there's 6 myths that are stopping people from getting this vaccine. Now, according to the person who posted this on Health and Wellness, says that these myths are not true. But these are the 6 myths that people are concerned about getting the vaccine. We know 4.2 million people have quit their jobs in the month of September because they didn't want the vaccine. So 84 million people have until January 4th to get the vaccination. Now, here's the 6 myths. Whether you believe them or not, that's up to you. Because, you ask everybody, everybody's got a different opinion. Everybody's a doctor. Everybody's not a doctor. You got to go to your doctor. And I'm going to tell you something from doctors and people that I've known, and which is sad. It really is sad, because I don't know if they're really thinking of the safety of the individual. But it's almost like if it's a and not being political here, but here you got to be political to a little point here. If a company is owned by a Democrat company, right, they're closed, masks, all the safety. If a company is a Republican company, they keep it kind of more open, right? So it's really weird. The Democrat doctor would tell you this, a Republican doctor would tell you this. To me, it's got to make sure that if they're giving you the right message. So this is why you're getting so many like this. But here are the top 6 myths while people will not get the vaccine. Number 1, you had COVID, you don't need to get it again. Now, from some doctors that we talked to, including myself, said that you got the natural immune system inside you, so you'll be okay. But like I said, it's up to you to get the vaccine. So is it a myth? I don't know. We know a lot of people who did get COVID after they got vaccinated. So that's what I mean. That's the number 1 thing that the myths. Not actually in that order, but these are just the 6 myths. So there's one more. The women won't get a vaccine because it might affect having a baby. Now, even it says in the article in this Health and Wellness, it doesn't say for sure. They're saying it's not safe. They're not giving me proof. So I know a few people that will not get that vaccine because they want to get pregnant. They're working to get pregnant. So it's a catch 2020. There you go, Jerry. You're right. But that's the second reason, or myth, as they call it. Number 3 myth was that they created this vaccine way too fast. The mRNA put this vaccination thing way too fast, when supposedly it takes years to come up with a vaccine. That's the number 3rd myth. Not in the order, but this is number 3 that I'm telling you. Number 4 myth is it alters the DNA. Alters the DNA in your system. Now, if all the people on the show or any people that I talk to, folks, it's like, the doctor said, well, see, how do you know? That's the thing that's driving this country nuts, because one doctor would tell you one thing, and then you get the experts who think they know everything, and then you get the experts who, So we're all stuck in that little circle, folks, but we're just keep jumping around. We're like one of those gerbils in those wheels, because we just keep going like this because we can't get a straight answer. Because one doctor says this is what you have to do. It's the law. Another doctor tells you don't have to do it. It's the law. So we're all kind of, when asked what the side effects was of giving to children, they said they don't know until they give it to them. Oh, Richard, how about that? That should be number 7. Well, we don't know what the side effects are. Let's just come on over and take it. That's like when if you ever used to party when you were younger. I used to party when I was younger, okay? I'm not hiding anything there. But, when your guy was out of stuff, you going to go to another guy? No, you're not going to trust that other guy. You're going to go to the guy that you've been trusting. So I don't know, right? It's crazy. I know, Jerry. And here's the number 6 one was that's number 6 is even stupid. I'm not even going to mention that. But what I'm trying to say is we all get the point, and I can understand, everybody's got that different outlook on it. But the reason why we got this different outlook because we can't get the right information. Just because one diehard Democrat says we need to do this, and then you have the other Republican says, hey, so it's like juggling. So, and the best answer to this, folks, you got to do what you feel is right. That's all. 6 myths. All right, what else we got here, folks? Got other great shows coming up. The 11th will be at Manny's in Manny's Ale House in Elmhurst, Thursday the 11th. Now, me and Laura will be on the road. That's right, live stream Ocean's Pit on the road on the 12th of November. If you have no plans, that's during the day. Friday, November 12th, will be at Bellagio's on Lake Street in Roselle. And we're going to do the Tony Ocean Live, Ocean's Pit Live with my co-host Laura Ocean. And we're going to give away, Berto's going to give away the great first 10 people a $10 gift card. And that gets you lunch right there, man. So that'll be a lot of fun on the 11th of November to come on down. 13th, returning to Norton's in Highland Park. Excuse me. And then, of course, the Ocean's Rat Pack, which everybody keeps asking me about. When is the Rat Pack going to play? We're going to be at Donnie G's in Elmwood Park. Bill Saratella as Frank. Elliot Winbush as Sam. Yours truly is Dean. That's brought to you by Donnie G's and Jerry Jams Renda. Wednesday, December 8th. And you can find out more information on that. That's right. Ron, I have a very hard time believing that something you inject into me would fight something better than any own immune system that has fought it back. That's suspicious. Yeah, how about that? When they reported that this vaccine is 5 times more potent to help you, that's than normal immunity. That's insane. And Ron, you're absolutely right. Donald, the coach, in the house. We're going to see you soon, pal. I got my good buddy Donald's going to be on the show. And Donald does, number one, Mike Ditka impersonator. Wait till we're going to have him in November on the show. So we're excited. Actually, we got the date right here. We're going to have Donald, the coach, on November 15th. Monday, November 15th. Donald's going to be our guest. And he's going to be doing the best Ditka. We're going to have some good laughs with that. Since I'm not a Bears fan, it's going to be a lot of fun hitting and talking with my good friend Donald. So there you go, Jerry Jams. There's the information for Rat Pack Christmas show. Call 708-456-3644 and find out more information on that. Dinner package is going to be great. It's not even a vaccine. There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. Telling it like it is. That's what I like. And then, of course, you're going to get – and here's the thing. The thing that gets me is, folks, that if you're quiet about it, if you're too loud about it, then people say, oh, he's so loud and he's talking about this and he's talking about politics and he's not going to. But then you have the ones that are quiet about it and don't say nothing. So I don't know which is right, which is better. The guy that speaks his mind and tells you what's going on with this country, or the person that shuts up and says, boy, I shouldn't say anything. Well, I don't know. It's very weird. It's just weird. Danny Ramonde, how you doing, pal? But we got a lot of great things to talk to you for, a lot of things to talk about today. And I mean, it's just so much stuff for us to find here and talk about. I love this quote, and us musicians out there will get this. Craig and Jerry and Albert and people that are watching today. Turning back the clock this Saturday, going ahead, get you an extra hour in 2021. It's like getting an extra bonus track on a Yoko Ono solo record. Now, folks, I think that's funny. Do I like Yoko Ono? Yes, as a wife and best friend to the great late John Lennon. But do I like her albums and singing? Absolutely not. So, turning back the clock ahead 1 hour in 2021 is like getting a bonus track on a Yoko Ono solo record. Now, isn't that funny, Peter? Peter thinks it's funny. There you go. Susan, how you doing, honey? Hope you're doing well. Jeff, what's up, pal? Hope you're doing well. You and the family? Chloe, sorry I missed you guys on Halloween. I was taking my mother back to the house when you guys came over. Danny, isn't that funny? It's like getting a bonus track. Yeah, Yoko. Very funny stuff here. Oh my God. I gotta go back to some of the stuff over here before we get into. I just get these stories that you guys keep sending me in. How about Scottie Pippen on ESPN? Michael Jordan said he was pissed off that his buddy Scottie Pippen did not reach out to him when his father was murdered. Was not, he didn't come out and give any condolence. So Michael's pissed off at that. And this making news now? That happened how many years ago? Anything to get back in the news. This is a very, very, very important. When you have companies that come out with something and something wrong and you might get money back and you might be entitled to a lawsuit. Here you go, folks. Have you ever dated or been involved with a musician? You may be accepting compensation, folks. Oh, yeah, it's tough dating people like us. I mean, come on. We got a crazy world that we live in. We're out every night of the week. You're out in front of people every night of the week. Men, women, whatever it is. There's booze, there's this, there's that. Something happening. There's drama, there's crap going on. This is a normal life for us musicians or people in that business. It's almost like a salesman. Same thing, like my buddy Danny and places where he works, in different places. Jesus married Joseph. I have not heard that in a long time, Kathy. I love that. I know. Donnie DeMarco, what's up, my good buddy? Another great musician in the Chicagoland. Donnie's going to be our guest this Monday. We're talking good times we had at Jilly's, and I got to call Donnie later on today. Tony Toto, how you doing, brother? I'm doing great. Looking forward to seeing my buddy Tony Toto and Ryan O'Ryan this Saturday at Moretti's at Edison Park. Hi, Tony. Sorry I fell asleep. Happy to get back and dig fish. What time Saturday? Oh, yeah. Thank you for the fish. The fish was great. We got the guide, Oconomowoc. That muskie was about 38 inches long. It was fantastic. What an experience. Was it a little chilly? Yeah, yes, it was. But we had the cigars. We had the booze. We are very, very happy. All right, this is another great quote sent in by Jill from North Riverside. Jill says, my mom was cleaning out the liquor cabinet and offered me a bottle of old vodka they had in the cabinet for ages. And I said no, because I knew it was 70% water from me stealing it at the age of 14 years old. That's a classic. There you go. You want some of this old booze, and when we were kids, we're sneaking into our parents' liquor cabinet. At least I know I was. I mean, I had my first shot when I was like 15, 14 years old. So thank you, Mary from North Riverside. Awesome. Glad you had a great time. Thank you, Kathy. You had booze at Halloween? Yeah, you had booze at the door. There you go, Jeff. It's fun times, yes. It's good. Have a little drink. Hey, folks, David Chase. Finally, David Chase, of course, the man, the inventor, the creator of The Sopranos, finally came out on Rolling Stone magazine and said what happened at the end of The Sopranos. Remember when the screen went black, when Don't Stop Believing, so nobody really knew. And he finally came out and said that Tony Soprano died. So there you have it, David Chase on Rolling Stone magazine saying that, yes, the ending of The Sopranos, because for many years, it's been off the air for 15 years now. We're saying that we don't know exactly what happened because the screen went black and everybody thought something was wrong with their television. But Dave Chase says, yes, Tony Soprano was murdered. So that answers your question to that. The new Beatles Let It Be documentary, Peter Jackson, who did Lord of the Rings, put that out. It's coming out for a 3-day event in November. Now, the audio is already out already. You can get the audio, the DVD, the CD, whatever they call it now. You can get that. But Ringo Starr says he hates it. Richard Starkey says he hates it. I was surprised at that. Hi, Kathy Ippolito. How you doing? Hi, Jerry Jams. Yeah, Many Saints of Newark I thought was great. A lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was great for if you had to really think about and remember, it's during the times. It was not a prequel to The Sopranos. It's just, this is what it was, a show of times back in the 60s. And they signed a 4 or 5 year deal to make a miniseries. And now it's going to have these. That's going to explain more about turning it into The Sopranos, which I think is going to be very cool. But Ringo Starr says he hates the Let It Be new documentary. You know what? When you put out a documentary, you can't just put all the happy times. You just can't make everybody look like on their happy side or the great side. A documentary about something like this, when the story was told, they were miserable infighting between George and Paul, and everybody didn't like Yoko there. Ringo even quit. So when you do a documentary and you only put the happy parts of it, it's not worth watching. I want to see the swearing. I want to see Paul and George going off on each other. I want to see hey, what the hell is Yoko doing here every day? Hey, man, if you don't want me to play it, I won't play it. I think you should play it like this. But if you don't want me to play it, I won't play it at all. I want to hear them guys bickering. That's what makes a great documentary. I don't want to see the happy times of them running around. I mean, it was a hostile time for them, if you think about it back then. You understand it. There you go, folks. All right. So, I love retro stuff. Retro movies, retro clothes, retro ideas, retro ways of dressing when you go out to a restaurant. Oh, with these khakis and it just drives me nuts when they come in with baseball caps. And I'm sorry, folks. There's a time and place for everything. But anyway, here's what I love about. Remember how many people remember eating Hostess Pies? Remember those pies? They come in the multicolored wrappers. Hostess. And I didn't even know they had all these flavors. Someone sent me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 flavors. I've never seen 6 of them. I've seen 2. I've never seen 6. How many people have remember eating the Hostess pies? You remember they were yummy? Okay. Well, here's the flavors that they say they were out, that you can actually get in the market when they were out. But I only remember around my stores where I lived, I think it was when I was in Cicero or in Elmwood Park, there were only 2 flavors by our stuff. Hi, Susan. Love you, honey. Susan, the closer Jambroni in the house. You need to sell, buy that. What? You need someone to buy your house and sell your house. Call my friend Susan Jambroni. Best meal ever, Danny. All right, guys, listen. Hostess pies. Here were the flavors that I didn't even know. Cherry. I never seen cherry. Peach. I never seen peach. Did you guys actually eat peach? Now, blueberry I see. I remember eating blueberry. I do not remember a lemon Hostess pie. Lemon? Never heard of that. Black cherry? Never heard of it. And apple pie, of course, we've all tried. But I love that old retro stuff. How about something? Tell me if this is crazy. Someone sent me this. Now, I don't know if this is fake. So Jerry out there who always does the great fact checking, and he can do it really quick. Supposedly there's a new Coca-Cola out. It's flavored garlic. Have you heard of this? Garlic Coca-Cola. Am I crazy or are these guys nuts to put out this garbage? Garlic Coca-Cola. Oh my God. Hey, Congress is so busy doing these great things right now in our country, raising the gas, and nobody's got jobs. We can't get our merchandise. And this is what Congress is concentrating on. No, they're not concentrating on that. You know what they're concentrating on, folks? Congress has announced that the month of November is Hip Hop Month. Congress, according to Revolt, which is a social media site, Congress has said declaring the month of November Hip Hop Month. Oh, they must have all sat around and thought about that one. How about getting our stuff back into the United States so the stores can have food and merchandise and we can get our cars? How about doing that? Hip Hop Month. And stay away from Chase Bank. Anybody that goes to Chase Bank, worst bank ever. My wife, now we don't have nothing to do with Chase Bank, but we had a check from somebody that bounced. Not going to say the name, but the check bounced. And my wife was on hold with Chase Bank for an hour and 45 minutes. On hold. So stay away from Chase Bank. We were talking about radios and radio shows. And remember, man, I went to every Jewel when they said they were done making them, and I was in Sun Times. The Twinkle Lady at Jill got all. My husband thought I was nuts. That's all right. Well, you went out and you enjoyed them. Never chased. There you go, Susan. How many people remember the great radio stations? Now, I don't even know, Jerry or somebody who's watching the show can tell me if these stations are still on. Are they still on? Let's see, 104.3. Remember that? WBBM. WDAI. How about that? WCKG. I used to WLS. WCFL. You remember that? Z-Rock. Playing all the great rock and roll songs. Q10. Q101. That's it. I don't know. Any of these right? Because I don't listen to music, so I couldn't tell you. 0.3, 103.9 FM B96. That was a good one, huh? How about 670 The Score? I used to listen to The Score when Mike North was on. I don't know. Is it still on? US 9 to 9 Country Hits. Is that still on? I don't know if it is. Who knows? Anyway, folks, crazy stuff we're doing today, folks. And we got some time. I want to thank Benjamin. Now, remember, folks, if you want to go to that Benjamin opera concert at City on November 27th, Sin City Studios for that great night at the opera, we got 2 free tickets. First person to private message my wife, Laura Fank Carrara. You private message her, and you're going to get 2 free tickets to this great opera event for anybody who loves opera. 2 free tickets. The tickets are worth $50 a piece. You're going there for free. 2 tickets. If you're interested in going. All right. We missed a lot of birthdays, folks. So we want to make sure that we get them all out there. First, remember I've got something called Weird in History. Okay. And then we got something called That's Suspicious. But now we got something new called the Mort Report, and which means people who have passed away. The Mort Report. Because in Italian we say der morto, mort, finished, finito, zilch, nothing. So now we have the Mort Report. Let's see, we lost, unfortunately, Ronnie Wilson, one of the original founders of the band, the Gap Band, died at the age of 73 years old. Mort Report's first casualty. Our prayers go out to the Wilson family. Pete Scolari, of course, he was the actor on the TV show Bosom Buddies with Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks was just on social media a couple of days ago praising him and giving him an honor and everything, but we lost Peter Scolari, make sure I pronounced that right, and he, another victim of the Mort Report. So those are the Mort Report. Also, our prayers go out to the great Billy J. Kramer and the Dakotas, which is a band that was out in the 60s with the Beatles and Herman's Hermits and the Kinks, Little Children. They had some good songs. But Billy J. Kramer, we wish you the best. Hope you get healthy, my friend. You know that Wayne Mitchell was born on a radio show 225 and the first one that called me Mike Ditka. There you go. I did not know that. See you tomorrow, General. Yes, General, if you want tickets to that opera thing, I know you like opera, you and your lovely wife, to see my buddy Benjamin. He's got an incredible voice. General, private message my wife, Laura, and you get 2 free tickets to Sin City Studios on the 27th of November. It's going to be a great affair. This guy's got an incredible voice. Anyway, all right. So what do we got here, folks? Birthdays. Yeah. Okay. Dolph Lundgren. I think didn't he play the guy on Rocky 3 or Rocky 4? 64 years old today. Actually, a Wednesday, my favorite of all. My favorite of all. Godzilla turns 66 years old. The great Godzilla. My favorite shows, my favorite movies. Got him in back over there. See him over there on top. Oh, over here on this side, right over there. Anyway, Godzilla. I know Craig Olsen's a big fan. Jeremy Brent, one of the second best guys to play Sherlock Holmes. Birthday, of course. The great Jeremy Brent. Of course, Basil Rathbone did him originally, but Jeremy Brent, fantastic. Brian Poole from the singer The Tremlos. Here comes my baby. Here she comes now. Yeah. Anyway, happy birthday, Brian. Stephanie Powers of the hit TV show Heart to Heart. I always liked Stephanie Powers. I used to love her. She was a beautiful lady. Devin Hester, former Chicago Bear, who made that incredible run. And boy, what a career he had in the Bears until normally stupid stuff like the Bears do decided to make him a wide receiver and ruined his career. So happy birthday, Devin Hester of the Chicago Bears. Lori Coons, a great Chicagoland rock and roller, female rock and roller in the Chicagoland area, formerly of Bitch and Tough Love. Happy birthday, Lori Coons. Rich Spina, keyboard player for Peter Noon. Hey, Pizza Noon of Herman's Hermits. Rich Spina celebrates a birthday today. Phil Simms, one of the great quarterbacks in NFL of the New York Giants, turns 66 years old. How many people remember Jay's on Rush Street down in Division, in Chicago? The great Jay Emmerich, of course, who passed away, but it would have been 81 years old, Jay. Becky Lynch of the WWE celebrates a birthday. My buddy Lou from Airtight Windows. Happy birthday, Lou. We'll see you Sunday at St. Jude's benefit at the Des Plaines Theater. Carmela Ramondi celebrates a birthday. Our good friend Carmela. Hope you have a great birthday, honey. Cindy Cronin, another great Chicagoland singer, entertainer. Happy birthday, Cindy. How about the great Art Garfunkel of Simon and Garfunkel?
We have a winner.
We have a winner. Hold on. Art Garfunkel. Happy birthday, Art Garfunkel, of course, of the Art Garfunkel of Simon and Garfunkel. Art Garfunkel, which Art Garfunkel had an incredible voice. Chuck Fieldman, who watched the show, said that was his favorite singer. And beautiful. When he did Wonderful World, I mean, he's got a great, great voice. Of course, he didn't become as popular as Paul Simon did, but Simon and Garfunkel was still a team. We do have a winner, folks. Now, we got a winner for 2 passes on November 27th. You're going to go to Sin City Studios, 2429 West 143rd Street, Saturday, November 27th. 7:30 is cocktails, 8:30 is that. And you're going to go see my buddy Benjamin, folks. 2 free passes go to, Kathy Hessen. Kathy, congratulations. That's right. So Kathy Hessen, who watches the show, has just won 2 free tickets. Now, Kathy, I'm going to get you Benjamin's phone number, and he will put you on the guest list so you can go out with your friend and enjoy some great opera. Congratulations to Kathy Hessen. And thank you so much, Benjamin, for giving away 2 free tickets to a night at the opera. Anyway, yes, it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, and the last birthday that we forgot to mention is the great Aunt Connie Norton. And of course, the great Art Carney, the man next to Jackie Gleason, making The Honeymooners one of the greatest television shows in history. And of course, then they made The Flintstones, which was like a knockoff, but Honeymooners, Art Carney, Harry and Tonto, a great actor as well, besides playing Ed Norton. But of course, he'll always be remembered, of course, as Ed Norton. This is Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. We still got a lot of time and maybe some more stuff. Now listen, my buddy Dennis Finn, which back in 2020, if you don't know who Dennis Finn is, he created an organization called NEEDS, Neens. And it's for people during 2020 that were looking for stuff they couldn't find. They needed food, they needed clothes, they needed whatever it was. Dennis, on his own, went out and got all this stuff for people. And his company is huge right now. It's called NEEDS. So he came on the show, but he was on the show before, but he said a couple things. He got on the show and he made a comment that he was giving away 2 free Thanksgiving dinners to people in need. So when Dennis said that to us, what else? My buddy, my good pal from Florida, Greg Rini, which, by the way, we will be in Florida, March 11th. That's right. It's our kickoff day to our tour, the Windy City Boys in Florida, March 11th, 2022. We'll give you some more information on that. Mark in your calendars. Get yourself down to Florida and watch the christening of the Windy City Boys, and we'll give you dates and clubs. But the first date will be March 11th. Anyway, Greg Rini heard what Dennis was doing and said, Greg Rini says, hey, I'll match a dinner. So now we have 3 dinners to give away for people who need it. Then my mother-in-law, who came in and said, my mother-in-law Dee says, I want to donate a dinner. And of course, me and Laura want to donate a dinner. So 5 dinners were given away for people who need and can't afford it. So with Dennis and NEEDS, 2, Greg Rini, 3, me and my wife Laura, 4, and my mother-in-law Dee, 5. 5 Thanksgiving dinners will be given away for people in need who need it. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, is the time more than everybody needs love and compassion. And I'm telling people, I'm asking people out there who's watching this show, or if you have any beefs with somebody, throw it out the door, man. Life is too short. Throw it out the door. Somehow, whoever's out there, just try to make amends. I mean, unless it's something that completely can't be forgiven, but there's not too much of that stuff that you really can't forgive, and I hope everybody can come to peace. We got a 6 dinner. Susan Jambroni's giving a dinner. Oh yeah, let's write that down. Susan's going to give a dinner too. That's 6 dinners for people are in need. Thank you, Susan. Unbelievable. That is so nice of you, honey. God bless you, Susan. I repeat, Billy J. Kramer isn't ill. He is mourning of his wife's passing. Oh, that's right. His wife did pass away. But he's kind of ill too, because this is what happens when you lose a loved one. And he's definitely hurting from financially because he's not out touring. So thank you again for that information. Michelle said she'll give a dinner. Watch out. Watch out. Michelle wants one. Holy cow, honey. The switchboards are blowing up, baby. Airtight windows. What's going on here, folks? This is what I call miraculously what people do when you're good-hearted people and you're good people, man. And these people in need, wait till I tell Dennis. We got 8 dinners now. 8 dinners. Yes. Look at that. So we got Dennis with NEEDS with 2. We got Greg Rini with 1 more, making it 3. We got me and Laura with 4. We got my mom Dee with 5. We got Susan, the closer, Jambroni, making it 6. We got Michelle, our good friend Michelle, with 7. And we got Airtight Windows giving us 1 more. That's 8, baby. We got 8 dinners to give to NEEDS for people who need it, man. Wait. Kathy Hester says, I'll donate a dinner. Holy cow, well, we're breaking records today, folks. Kathy says she'll give us, Kathy Eppolito says she'll give 1 too. Kathy Hessen will donate 1. Kathy Eppolito from Santa Barbara, Georgia. We've got 8. We've got 10. Santa Barbara, California. We've got 10 dinners. Thank you guys so much. We'll send you the instructions for everybody that wanted to donate for 10 people right now that need it. Ray Grant wants an 11. Woo! My buddy Ray Grant, not only an incredible guy, but an incredible singer. And you're going to see Ray Grant, I promise you, coming up really soon, man, because he needs to be out there. All right, we got it. Oh, this is fantastic. Amen. You guys, I just don't know what to say. I'm going to cry. And I didn't even start this thing. Of course, Dennis did, but now we have 11 people donating dinners. And I just want to say that, hey, man, I love you all. I love you all. And wow, that's just unbelievable. I don't know what to say. Ray Grant, and we want to. I just don't know what to say, man.
I got it.
You guys are so sweet. Thank you guys so much. All right, let's get back. Thank you, Albert, for some of that information that you gave us about BJ Kramer, of course, and the Dakotas. Alec Baldwin. The lady's name. I can't. This is a tough one. Helya. Halyn Hutchins. Before he shot the gun, he told her, I'm going to take this out, pull it, and I'm going to go bang. That was his exact words he said to her before the gun went off and killed her. Now, her family is filing an unlawful death lawsuit against, of course, it's going to be against Alec Baldwin, probably the movie studios. Wow. Crazy. That's just, yeah. And then The Rock comes out and says, well, from now on, we're not going to use real guns on our show. Really? Now you're going to come out and change it? Anyway, Dennis Finn we got some great information to give you, pal. That is so charitable that what you guys are doing. And welcome back our son, Joey, from Indiana, working out there for opening up a brand new Portillo's. A fact, here's something I love. And this definitely it's aimed towards me. And I don't know if it's aimed towards you people, but it's definitely aimed towards me. A fact that I procrastinate and still get the job done is the reason why I still procrastinate. True. Yeah, I'll get it, but I get it done. But that's probably why I still do it. And folks, you know how pissed off people get, not pissed off, but irritated how people get when you walk into the Walmart or any store and it's Halloween, and the day after Halloween, bam, Christmas is already up. Is that crazy? So let me just a note, because you got the Christmas shows already on Hallmark. You got the radio station playing Christmas songs already. Let's hold off a little bit. I love Christmas, but I want it cold. I want snow. I want a winter. Hold off a little bit. Remember, folks, this is a note to all the premature Christmas decorators out there. Calm down. Mary has not even told Joseph that she's pregnant yet. So let's wait a little bit. Oh, Greg Reedy, Portillo's opening in St. Petersburg, Florida. I'm sure they'll probably send our son Joey up there. Great news there, Greg. Greg's going to be our co-host along with Jerry Renda, too, on Tuesday. It's going to be fun having two for Tuesday. Season of, there you go. Yes, hold off Christmas. It's too early. Right, Marianne? It's too cold. I love Christmas, but wait a minute. Like I said, Mary hasn't even told Joseph she's pregnant yet. So let's hold off just another week, maybe two, maybe a week after Thanksgiving. You remember how easy it was, guys, when we were younger? How much enjoyment we had when we just had. Remember when we were little babies? We had the doot-a-doot, the little toilet paper holder. When we were kids, we used to call it the doot-a-doot because we didn't know what we called it when we were kids. Remember how cool it was when we used to eat remember, we used to eat ice cream out of that. Remember the push-ups? The orange push-ups? It was in a toilet paper roll. Mara says Dallas too at Portillo's. It's a drive meet, but closer than Chicago. There you go. Mara, hope you're doing well, honey. Yeah, so we used to love the doot-a-doot. Remember doot-a-doot when you were a kid? Retro is right. Okay. we're going to give you guys, this is good, eggnog. Are you eggnog lovers? I love eggnog. It's the worst thing for you, but I love eggnog. Put a little Jack in there, or just by itself, eggnog. I wish they'd sell it all year, or do they? I don't know. I buy a half a carton, whatever it is. I buy it right after Thanksgiving, and I try to take a little sip every day so it lasts, till Christmas or whatever. I love eggnog. Kathy says no. Okay, some people like it, some people don't. Speaking of Christmas, folks, PBS will be the only TV station for one night only. Will be showing a Charlie Brown Christmas. You'll only be able to see it once on network television. That's PBS. One night only. Once. I like it that way. I want to see the shows. Remember we talked about this last week. Well, you want to look forward to seeing these shows. Remember, there used to be all the Christmas shows and Santa Claus Coming to Town and Scrooge and Wonderful Life and, Christmas Story. Now, TMC, whatever it is, plays it all day long. There's no fun anymore. Eggnog is on the shelf now. Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you, Greg. What's the date? That's a good question, Mark. What is the date? I don't know, but it's going to be in December, that's for sure. I'll have to find that out. When someone sent me, I actually pulled this article, but I didn't actually do some more research. But I did say that PBS will only play it once, and that's a Charlie Brown Christmas. Once is enough. Oh no! Look, I got the DVDs of all that stuff, so I can watch it anytime I want. But it's nice to sit around and watch those great shows. Very, very important. Oh boy, let's see here. This is really stupid. Now, I don't care what side of the political thing you're on. This is an absolute idiot. And it's a woman, according to the Insider, this woman is an idiot. She's a realtor. Her name was Jeannie Ruan, R-U-A-N. She lived in Texas. Listen to this, Mara. She lives in Texas. She was a realtor who flew a private jet to the Capitol during the riots. She flew there to be part of the riots. She told people that she would never get busted on her Facebook page because she was blonde and white-skinned. So she said that no way they're going to prosecute me. Well, she did get prosecuted. She got 60 days in jail. That's still a long time. But we're making a stupid remark like that. And number one, what are you hitting the Capitol for? I don't care if you're a Trump guy or a Biden guy. Why stamp the Capitol? Why did you guys, whoever had to do that? I don't know. But anyway, this woman, Janine, R-U-A-N, from Texas, it gives realtors a bad name. I know Susan Jambroni's pissed because it gives her a bad name, gives realtors a bad name. But this woman here thought it was smart enough to take however she got to this event, of course, this Capitol rioting. But when she told on Facebook while it was happening, I won't get arrested because I'm blonde and white skinned. What a bunch of, you're an idiot, lady. You know what you are? You're a complete idiot. Stick to selling houses. Go be tacking the Capitol. Everybody's always got this agenda. Look, let's go back to the Chicago Blackhawks, or better yet, the Penn State Blackhawks. I don't want to piss anybody off here, but that's exactly what the Blackhawks did. Exactly the same thing that Penn State did. Okay, so they weren't molesting a kid, but they were molesting something sexual was going on. And Kyle Beach, of course, wants to make sure, we're in the World Series or we're in the playoff. We got to make sure we can't let this out. It's going to disrupt this. You did something wrong. And by taking it and shoving it in another thing, karma is a bitch. Karma has no calendar. So that's why the Chicago Blackhawks are called the Penn State Blackhawks, because they did the same thing that Joe Patero did at Penn State. Thank you, Christine. You're absolutely right. She can decorate her cell. There you go, Ray. I'm sure being blonde, she was very popular in jail. There you go. I hope she's having a great time in jail. She's an idiot. But anyway, come on. Priests have been doing this for years. Remember, folks, this is a disease. I'm not talking about this topic with the Blackhawks. I'm talking about in general. When these priests, it's a disease. It needs to be fixed. It needs to be taken care of. But by taking them from one parish and moving them to the other parish is not the cure. Joe Patero at Penn State protecting his buddy when she knew exactly what was going on is not the cure, because you didn't want to hurt the reputation of the school. Fuck the school. Blackhawks, you screwed with a lady there. There's problems there. That happened. You take care of it. You solve it. You fire the person that's doing this. You fire the person. You don't cover it up because you're in the Stanley Cup. Penn State Blackhawks. Yeah. Now, I know there's a lot of Blackhawks fans here, but you damn well know we're right about this situation. You made a wrong move. You made a wrong choice. You need to let those people go. It's like perfume on a pig. You can get rid of the smell by covering it. Ray, love you. Horrible. Yeah, so there it is. You know what I found really, really, really struggling and really painful? My last thing before we got to go. I got to tell you this, folks. What really drove me crazy, I was watching the videos of Kyle Rittenhouse, the kid from Kenosha with the gun shooting people. It was a horrible video. Did you guys see this? Horrible video. But what really pissed me off is when he was walking past the gas station shooting people. 14 months ago, gas was only $2.09 a gallon. That's what really pissed me off. Joke. I thought it was funny. Anyway, folks, it's coming to that time, and we are over our time today. So I just got to make sure that we get. I'm sorry. I thought that was fantastic, folks. Patriot Funding Incorporated, folks, right there. Now, we got a brand new flyer from Patriot Incorporated. Our good pal, Dave Antonelli. And he's got a new pitch. So we're going to give you a different pitch every day for Patriot Funding Incorporated. Here's a new one. Unsecured credit lines. Personal term loan. Program highlights. 3, 5, 7-year terms. Interest rate range 5 to 15%. Startups welcome. Up to $350,000 in funding. Client chooses best offers, 7 to 21 days for funding. All the requirements, 680 FICO, 40,000 in a personal gross income. Patriot Funding Incorporated out of Roselle, Illinois. Call Dave Antonelli at 630-675-4730. Tell him Tony O sent you. I want to thank you all, guys, for watching the show today on this fun Friday. Congratulations, Kathy Hessen, who won 2 tickets to the Night at the Opera. We're going to give Benjamin that information. And I want to thank you all. You, Michelle. I want to thank Michelle, Susan, Greg, Airtight, Kathy Hessen, Kathy Ippolito, Ray Grant, Mom, me and my wife, Laura, and Dennis. It's going out to you, 10 dinners, and we're going to get you information how to get that credit card stuff to Dennis so we can take care of these people in need. I want to thank you all. Please don't forget, Tonight, Chicago Prime. Tomorrow, Moretti's in Edison Park. And Sunday, St. Jude's benefit. It's going to be a great event. $25. It goes to all of the kids in St. Jude's in need. You guys been great. Thank you so much for watching the show. Love you all. Thank you, my wife, Laura, and, of course, executive producer, April. Thank you guys all very much. And remember, again, we need to say that every show is brought to you by Eco Solar Solutions, where you always save more energy. When you save more energy, you save more money. I want you guys to have a great weekend. Be safe. Have fun. God love you, man. Support local establishments and support live entertainment. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. And the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Peace.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Peace, baby.